If you're forcing yourself to wake up at 5 a.m. and still feeling exhausted by noon, you're doing it wrong. And science just proved why 44% of high performers never wake up early at all. Stanford's Sleep Research Lab tracked 1,200 executives for 2 years and found something shocking. Wake up time had zero correlation with success. Zero. What mattered was something else entirely. Something that happens in your brain exactly 90 minutes after you naturally wake up, regardless of the clock. The billionaires waking at 5 a.m., they're not succeeding because of the time. They're succeeding despite it. So what are they actually doing during those morning hours that rewires neural pathways for peak performance? And why does forcing the wrong wake-up time actively damage your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making and willpower? Here's what those studies revealed. Your brain doesn't care what time you wake up. It cares about cortisol timing. Within 90 minutes of natural waking, your body releases a cortisol spike that opens a neuroplasticity window. This is when your brain is literally rewirable. Harvard Medical School calls this the neural priming window, when new habits, learning, and mental frameworks get hardwired 3 times faster than any other time of day. The 5 a.m. crowd accidentally stumbles into this because they're doing intense morning rituals during their window. But if you're a natural 7 a.m. waker forcing 5 a.m., you're missing your actual window entirely. It doesn't open until 8:30 a.m. You're sleep deprived during your peak neuroplasticity hours. That's why you feel scattered. You're biologically out of sync, fighting your own brain chemistry while it's trying to optimize you. So what happens if you get this wrong? UC Berkeley found that chronic early waking, when it contradicts your chronotype, shrinks your hippocampus by 6% annually. That's your memory center, your learning capacity, your emotional regulation hub, literally shrinking. Meanwhile, people optimizing their natural cortisol window showed 31% improvement in cognitive flexibility within 8 weeks. But here's the tension. You can't just sleep in and expect magic. The window only works if you do 3 specific things during those 90 minutes. Things that have nothing to do with journaling or ice baths or any trendy morning hack. These 3 protocols were isolated from neuroscience labs studying peak performers across 14 countries. Miss even one, and the window closes without rewiring anything. Your brain just returns to default autopilot mode. Same patterns, same limitations, same life. And now you know why the 5 a.m. ritual fails for most people. It's fighting biology instead of leveraging it. The real ritual? First, get bright light within 10 minutes of waking to anchor your circadian rhythm. This tells your brain to start the cortisol cascade properly. Second, do 10 minutes of novel cognitive load. Learn something completely new, not routine tasks. This forces dendritic growth during peak neuroplasticity. Third, decide on your single priority before any input. No phone, no news, just one clear intention that your rewiring brain can encode. That's it. No 5 a.m. alarm needed. These 3 actions during your natural 90-minute window rewire your prefrontal cortex for clarity, focus, and execution. This is why some billionaires thrive at 5 a.m. and others at 8 a.m. They're not following clocks. They're following biology. If this opened your eyes to how you've been working against your own brain, hit that like button. It genuinely helps others discover this. And subscribe if you want more science that breaks the productivity myths. I dig deep into these, and I'd love to have you here for the next one.